Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. It's been quite a while since I last posted about our journey, but we've had quite a lot going on and I've wanted to wait until a certain point until I upload another video, which was today. Sorry, I'm a bit out of breath because I just ran up the stairs. So the last time I made a video, it was about us finding out that we were pregnant, and I think we'd had a scan. I can't remember if we'd had a scan or not, but anyway. So currently today I'm 14 weeks and 6 days pregnant and everything looks like it's going great. We've had lots of scans, probably every couple of weeks we've had a scan, just to reassure us. Obviously I've been weaning off a lot of medication, and we've just had scans to make sure everything's okay, and I wanted to wait until I'd completely come off the prednisolone and known that everything's okay until I posted another video. And that was, so a week ago I completely stopped prednisolone, and the past week I've been completely worrying that something's gone wrong or the baby stopped growing because they needed the prednisolone or whatever. But we had a scan today and everything's great. The baby's always measured at least 2 to 3 days ahead, which is good, but the due date's always going to stay the same, which is the 3rd of August. And another reason why I didn't post a video anytime sooner was because I had, early on in the pregnancy, I had a lot of bleeding, and there was a few times where we thought that I was miscarrying, which was horrendous. Which is partly the reason why we were having scans like every 2 weeks, was because I had a big bleed. I think it's called a subchorionic hematoma or hemorrhage, or I don't know, I think I might have pronounced that completely wrong. But it was actually significantly large, and they wanted to keep an eye on it because they were worried, because obviously when the bleed comes away it can bring the baby with it. So they wanted to keep an eye on it and make sure it was reducing. So I was literally doing minimal exercise. I wasn't walking the dog at all. Josh was doing it when he got home. Yeah, the bleed started off really big, and then next time I went it was still the same size, but it changed shape, and they said it was clotting, which is good news obviously that it's clotting. And then I went back another time and it had shrunk to like half the size, and then I went back for the 4th time and it was almost gone. So much so that the most recent 2 scans I've had, no one's mentioned anything because I'm guessing it's completely gone. So I probably would have done a video a lot sooner, but we weren't sure if we were still pregnant, so I thought I'd wait until the bleed had cleared up before I made a video. And then by that point I then thought, well, I may as well wait until I'd come off the prednisolone. So yeah, that's why I haven't posted any sooner. I had obviously put all this on my Instagram page because it's easier to just post a picture and type something out than it is to, for me anyway, I'm a bit lazy to set the camera up and whatever. So yeah, still Rodney's obviously come up, haven't you? Can you not knock everything over though? So I just thought I'd make this a short little video just to let you guys know that everything's okay. I'm not really sure how I'm going to carry on with the channel, like how many updates I'll do throughout the pregnancy or what sort of videos I'll make. I've had a couple of people ask me to make a video about certain things, which I will do after this one, but I just wanted to do an update on the pregnancy first. So I'll show you a couple of scan photos. So this was our 12-week scan photo, which is so cute. You can actually see like the nose and the lips, and I just love that photo. That's my favourite one we've got so far. Then this one up here, you can see the hand here near the mouth, which is really cute. So that was the 12-week standard NHS scan that everyone has, and then today was the reassurance scan. So every time we have a reassurance scan we go back to the early pregnancy unit. So it's always horrible sitting in that waiting room because we've had so many bad memories, bad situations happen there, but the last few times we've been there it's been lovely. So not lovely in the waiting room, it's still awful, but the outcome of the appointment's always been lovely. So this was the first time we heard the heartbeat today as well. So this is the heartbeat there, and and that was amazing. Because a lot of people start hearing the heartbeat from like 8 weeks, but we were just never offered it, and I never thought to ask. But today I said, when will we hear the heartbeat? Will it be at the 20-week scan? And she said, oh no, I can play it for you today. So this is the scan picture of today's one. The baby was in a really awkward position and it looked just really squashed up, but I thought it was amazing how you can see the spine and everything. But yeah, so everything's measuring on track. Our next appointment is on the 10th, which is what day is it today? Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, which is literally in 2 days time. And that appointment is a cervical, whatever you want to call it, length check. And I think the reason for that is after the 12-week scan I was asked, I did a questionnaire thing, and one of the questions was, have you ever been on progesterone for previous pregnancies? And I answered yes, because I have. And obviously I'm still on it now until 16 weeks, so they're doing that check to see if everything's okay. And I think if it's the right, if the measurements are okay, then I can come off the progesterone pessaries at 16 weeks. So I was on 3 pessaries a day, and now I've gone down to 2. I think I've got about 3 left of that, and then I'm going to go down to 1 a day. But yeah, what else is there I can tell you? So my placenta is posterior, which means it's at the back, which usually means you can start feeling movements a bit sooner than the people that would have an anterior placenta, which is at the front. Because obviously if the placenta's at the front of your stomach, the baby's going to be kicking that, so it's less likely for you to feel movements as soon as someone with a posterior placenta, which is at the back. So I'm grateful for that, which is nice. And the midwife said I can start feeling movements anywhere between 16 and 20 weeks, I think she said. So I literally can't wait for that. I can't wait to start feeling it move around. And it feels horrible calling it, but I don't want to say he or she because we don't know and we're not going to find out. So we're just going to keep it a surprise, and I literally cannot wait. Since we started trying for a baby, literally 4 years ago, we'd said from the beginning that we didn't want to find out the gender. And we're just going to wait until I give birth, and then I want Josh to tell me what the gender of the baby is. I'm just so worried though. Every time I go in for a scan, I'm like, please don't say he or she, because I don't want anyone to slip up or whatever. And then we are going to book ourselves a private scan between 17-18 weeks before our 20-week NHS scan, which is in March sometime. I don't know why, I just feel like this, I never thought I would say this, but I really do feel like this pregnancy is going really fast. Like, I literally can't believe I'm 15 weeks tomorrow. And I think one app says tomorrow at 15 weeks the baby's the size of an avocado, and one says the size of a pear or something. So it's about that big, which is pretty big. And I just can't believe there's a baby that size, because if you think the baby's that size and then my uterus is probably like that size, I don't get where it can go. But to be fair, I have got the tiniest bump. Like, if you didn't know me, you wouldn't think it was a pregnancy bump, but normally my stomach is completely flat. I'll show you, but it's a little bit. But yeah, we have been taking weekly photos. I think we started on week 8, and you can see a difference. It's slowly getting bigger and bigger. Yeah, it just feels so, it's starting to feel so real. I think now, I wanted to wait for this scan after I'd come off the prednisolone to make sure everything's okay until I started sorting the nursery out, because obviously I've shown you in previous videos, it's actually a tip. It's like where we dry our clothes, and the Christmas tree is actually sitting here waiting to go in the loft. That's how much of a tip it is. So I think I'm going to slowly start sorting the nursery out. We bought a car as well. We put that off for ages, but we thought we need to buy one for the business, because I go to events and stuff, and where we haven't had a car, we've had to borrow people's cars, and it's just not very practical. It's not very, you know, so we needed one for that. And we said next time we get a car, we'll get a family car, but we wanted to wait for everything, the first few scans, until everything was okay to buy one. Last thing we wanted to do is buy a car and then us not need, well, I don't know, we needed a car anyway, but anyway, we finally bought a car, a nice family car. Yeah, so that's nice. Everything seems to be coming together nicely, and I just hope it continues that way. I just feel really happy at the moment. Like, I can't believe we're this lucky. I know how lucky we are for our first round of IVF to work, especially having the balanced translocation. It's just not, it doesn't normally work out that way, and I did expect to do all 3 rounds that we were given by the NHS, and I think every day how lucky we are to be in the position we are in, and I'm so grateful. And so's Josh. He said on the way back today how lucky we are. I'm very emotional at the moment as well, so if I carry on talking about it I will cry. That's another thing as well, I haven't really had many symptoms, so every time it gets close to the next scan I worry, oh, is everything still okay? I haven't had any sickness whatsoever, not even any nausea, nothing, which I'm so thankful for, because I think it's helped me enjoy the pregnancy a little bit more. I mean, it's weird because I said I wanted to be sick to know that I'm pregnant, but that doesn't tell you everything's okay. So I am grateful I haven't had sickness, and I thought once I'd stopped the prednisolone I'd start being sick, but everything's been okay so far. I haven't had any headaches. I don't know really. I've had like the slightest achy boobs. That's it really. Up until about 12 weeks I was tired and I was having a nap every day. And up until about 12 weeks I was hungry all the time. But since then I've literally had no symptoms. It's just strange. I'm not complaining because we know everything's okay with the baby. I'm just very lucky to not have any awful symptoms to deal with. And tonight we're telling Josh's family that we are pregnant, because they don't actually know yet. So I can't wait for that. I know Josh's mum has been wanting this for us for a long time as well, so I can't wait to see her reaction. Obviously she knows about our losses. She doesn't know that we had IVF, and she doesn't know about balanced translocation, so we can explain all that to her later if she is interested. So yeah, I think we're gonna get a takeaway, because yesterday was my birthday and I didn't see them yesterday. I saw my family yesterday and we went out for a meal. So we're gonna get a takeaway tonight. So what I was gonna do was put the scan pictures in the takeaway menu and give the menu to Josh's mum, and then obviously she'll open it and see it. Yeah, I think it's going to be his mum, his stepdad and his brother's come down from Wolverhampton as well, which is a coincidence. He planned it last minute. Yeah, and then it's my dad's birthday tomorrow, so I'm going to tell my dad tomorrow. Oh God, it's all, oh, I don't know, it just feels, each time I have a scan I feel like that tiny bit more relaxed about it. Obviously every time a scan comes up I'm still anxious and nervous, and because of our past losses, but every time we do have a scan and we get that little bit further on, I do feel a little bit more relaxed, and I feel like I can enjoy it a little bit more. And I think once I start feeling movements, I think that'll be even better. But yeah, so I just thought I'd make this a short little video, just to let you guys know that everything's okay. And obviously I post a lot more regular updates on my Instagram. I'm not going to lie, I am very lazy with recording YouTube videos, and it's not even that difficult. I just keep putting it off. Half the time I'm not wearing any makeup and I'm in my pyjamas because I'm lazy. Obviously I work from home, so it's easy for me to just not get ready. What was I saying? I don't even know. So yeah, if you did want to keep up with our journey regularly, it's probably best to follow us on Instagram, because I post a lot more updates on there. And I will put the I'll put that information in the description below anyway. Also, my sister had her baby. Obviously we were pregnant at the same time, which was amazing. Not for very long, but she had her baby on the 5th of February, 2 days before my birthday. And she's so cute. Her name's Bonnie. So when I went round there, the day she got home, she invited me round. I went round and I was holding her. She's so tiny, it's so cute. And my sister turned to me and was like, so in 25 weeks this is going to be you. And I was like, oh my God, that's literally, and it is going so fast, so it's just literally going to come round so quickly. So our babies will be 6 months apart, and they'll be in the same school year, and it's just going to be so nice to see them grow up together. I've literally dreamt about this for so long. And the scary thing is, the more I think about it and the more excited I get, I think I'm jinxing it, so then I'm like, stop talking about it, stop thinking about it, because I don't want to get too excited and something go wrong. But I do think I need to just let myself think these things and enjoy it, because yeah. Anyway, I keep talking, and this was supposed to be a short video. Oh, another symptom I have been getting is, so a lot of people have said that they've had it too, because I posted it on my Instagram to ask about it, and I realised my sister's got it as well. I don't know why I didn't think of it, but it's like broken blood vessels. You know, when you run your finger over them, they disappear, and then you take your finger off and they come back. But yeah, I've got them all on my cheeks, and they're actually raised. Obviously I've got makeup on at the moment, so you can't see, and I'm starting to get spots. Spotty girl. And I'm not complaining. I actually do like it, because I know it's pregnancy related, so I'm actually enjoying it. I don't care if I get really spotty. It's all going to be worth it in the end, isn't it? So I literally can't believe we are here in this situation. Yeah, I'm going to stop talking now, otherwise I'll just keep talking, and I don't want it to be like a 30-minute video like all my other ones have been. Yeah, and like I said, follow our Instagram if you want more regular updates, because I don't know how consistent I'm going to be with YouTube. I thought I would be posting once a month, but I've just been really slack. So yeah, thank you for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one.